Intel Sports, Liberia's premier and exclusive sports and television station, is located in Congo Town, opposite the EJS Ministerial Complex. At Intel Sports, we offer professional sports coverages to include live coverage, sports analysis and commentaries, documentaries, features, pre- and post-productions, highlights of all disciplines, and many more. For business purposes, you can contact us on these numbers. Intel Sports will remain Liberia's premier and exclusive sports television, live on Satcom Channel 8. Have to say about professional and technical issues about the game, be it the referees, coaches, and a lot more. Intel Sports, Liberia's #1 and exclusive sports online television. The Ultimate Show.
That's just invincible 11. Kenneth now cuts him behind the CC United defense.
The Ultimate Show looks at what the experts have to say about professional and technical issues about the game, be it the referees, coaches, and a lot more. Intel Sports, Liberia's #1 and exclusive sports online television. The Ultimate Show.
That's just invincible 11. Kenneth now cuts him behind the CC United defense.
The Ultimate Show looks at what the experts have to say about professional and technical issues about the game, be it the referees, coaches, and a lot more. Intel Sports, Liberia's #1 and exclusive sports online television. The Ultimate Show.
That's just invincible 11. Kenneth now cuts him behind the CC United defense.
The Ultimate Show looks at what the experts have to say about professional and technical issues about the game, be it the referees, coaches, and a lot more. Intel Sports, Liberia's #1 and exclusive sports online television. The Ultimate Show.
That's just invincible 11. Kenneth now cuts him behind the CC United defense.
The Ultimate Show looks at what the experts have to say about professional and technical issues about the game, be it the referees, coaches, and a lot more. Intel Sports, Liberia's #1 and exclusive sports online television. The Ultimate Show.
That's just invincible 11. Kenneth now cuts him behind the CC United defense.
The Ultimate Show looks at what the experts have to say about professional and technical issues about the game, be it the referees, coaches, and a lot more. Intel Sports, Liberia's #1 and exclusive sports online television. The Ultimate Show.
That's just invincible 11. Kenneth now cuts him behind the CC United defense.
The Ultimate Show looks at what the experts have to say about professional and technical issues about the game, be it the referees, coaches, and a lot more. Intel Sports.
Pleasant welcome let me say, good afternoon, wherever you are. This is the Ultimate Sports. It's only broadcast on Intel Sports. We are on Facebook, we are on YouTube. You can also follow us live on SACOM Channel 8. So today is a very special day. It's the last day of the month, 31st day of October 2023. As always, we do it on Tuesday an hour. We profile guests to you and we talk about the ultimate things that matter. Today, our ultimate guest is someone who just started a professional career just over a year ago. It's a female, I must mention this, she's into the coaching. She was part of the second D cycle in this year at the Liberia Football Association coaching program that we just offered. She's graduated. We brought her on the platform to share her experience with us and how can she be used to motivate lots of females out there and youth that are playing football. Talking about youth, she's the head coach of Hope Liberia FC, which is sponsored by the first lady of Liberia, Madam Clark Wia. Okay, so her experience on that foundation, her experience as well, with just just over a year into professional coaching, will look up. My name is Ben Garkpah, and stay there if you can. Right after this short break, I will introduce and profile to you the ultimate guest for today's presentation.
Intel Sports, Liberia's premier and exclusive sports and television station, is located in Congo Town, opposite the EJS Ministerial Complex. At Intel Sports, we offer professional sports coverages to include live coverage, sports analysis and commentaries, documentaries, features, pre and post productions, highlights of all disciplines, and many more. For business purposes, you can contact us on these numbers. Intel Sports will remain Liberia's premier and exclusive sports television, live on SATCOM Channel 8.
Her story is one that is part of the larger society. It's a fairy tale, probably, if you like. The best part of her career is still ahead. But what we want to hear today is how did she get into such a field? I can literally check the female coaches you have in Liberia. Not just coaches, but qualified ones in Liberia. So we're going to hear from an experienced person who's trying to be a professional. Again, my name is Ben Garkpah. I have the honor to introduce to you Watching Hammer as the ultimate guest for the last week, or last day in the month of October. Watching, let me say pleasant welcome.
Thank you so much.
You have to look in the camera and you greet the people.
Good afternoon, Ben Gologo Garkpah, and good afternoon to the many listeners and the viewer. I am Miss Watching Hammer, commonly known as the coach. I am the head coach of the Clark Marie Foundation, and I am also the head coach for District 10 Coaches Association. I am currently the administrative manager of District 10 Sporting Association. I also serve as the coach for FC Liberia Football Club in the Monrovia subcommittee. The Mass League is a male soccer.
Okay, so we'll go on and on and on, and you'll follow the conversation. Just 8 minutes past 12 o'clock, let me welcome you all to an exclusive television sporting platform anywhere in the country, Intel Sports. My name is Ben, and again, Watching this man guest. Watching, let's start firstly as a coach. Where did this all start from? Where did you get the inspiration from? Not many coaches in our country are female. Most of the coaches are males. And to begin, where did you get the inspiration from?
Okay, thank you, Ben. Firstly, I would like to say thanks to Almighty God for the inspiration. And then, secondly, it is called passion. you know, there's not many female out there who want to see their dream as a coach come true. But as a passionate female, I thought it wise to become a coach, and not just a coach, but a professional coach. It all started when I started watching the game and then following the game, and I started to follow most of these elite coaches in both Europe and across the country. And then I said to myself, wow, I will someday make a great coach. And then my dream finally came true today. I started following the legs of Jose Mourinho and then Ancelotti and other coaches. But what inspired me was that in Liberia, we used to hear like Lady Deco, Lady this and Lady that in football. But we never had many female coaches up to standard. Like we could only boast of 1 or 2 female, but they were seen on the spotlight. But when I started watching my role model, who is Famata Dean with the national team at that time, seeing it inspired me. I said, well, they have so many females in Liberia, and then they don't want to take the bold steps. But why it should only be Famata? Always I will see Famata. But this time around, I think I will be the next Famata Dean in Liberia. That is why it inspired me.
Thank you. Means she will stay with me for the next 40 or 50 minutes or so. Let's go to when you decided to make it professional. I mean, when did you wake up that day or that morning and just walk up to the LFA? Because I know you completed your level 1 class with the LFA over a year ago. And also as a member of the LFA family, I was one of the lecturers, and I saw you also in the D class that just ended. But as a matter of fact, you were the president of the class. So how did you first take that first step to start to do level 1?
Yeah, Ben. Like I said, my story is very much inspiring because I didn't play football to professional level. Now, even up to elite or grassroots, actually, it was just on the surface. But before I could even get into professional coaching, excuse me, I was already called a coach. For my community, my friends, they are always been calling me coach because the way I analyze the game, the way I put more attention to the game. So it was this morning, I was with Pastor Sporting Association chairman, and Chairman Cherry from Yuga, and he gave me a $20. So when I saw this notice on FB concerning the registration for the level 1, I thought it wise. I said, well, people already calling me coach. People saying be coach, senior coach. And then I have this $20 and the registration is like $300. Why can't I use this money to go and register for my level 1 coaching lessons? My other mind started saying, oh, watching, it will be tough for you. Like, I said, no, I will make my way there. That morning when I got to the ATS, I didn't meet the president of the Coaches Association who was supposed to do my registration at that time. But fortunately for me, I met somebody who was going to change my life, in person of Ben Gologo Garkpah. He's my manager personally. I met him in the lobby, and then I asked him, I said, I want to do my registration, but the office is closed. So I was like thinking to carry my money back, and then he encouraged me. He said, oh, the person is not here for now, but I can do your registration. Because he saw something in me, and I saw the trust in him, knowing him from nowhere. I decided to trust him with the money, and then he made a little paper receipt and gave it to me. And when I left, I got a follow call up that my training is supposed to start in 2 days' time. That was how I sat for the level 1 coaching and got my first certificate.
Okay, so you follow the Intel Sports. This is the ultimate show. My name is Ben. I feel proud to be part of the story because many people, won't just see somebody in the lobby and try to trust them with their registration fee. But as always, on the Lagos Football Association, we try to encourage as many coaches as we can, particularly female coaches. We have passion for the sports. And the FA has always wanted to have not only coaches, a number of qualified coaches. So any female who steps out and wants to be a coach at the professional level, it is our responsibility to encourage you to do so. And that's a role I play. And since then, boom, she's kept going. Let's talk about you being a coach, trying to be a professional coach, and then before you could enter the first coaching class outside there, what was the difference, like being with the kids or trying to coach a team when you are not entered a coaching classroom, and then after you got into the classroom and try to learn some of the fundamentals? How do you compare the two?
Yes, I can say there's a lot of differences. And when you are out there, you don't know about coaching in the details. You just coach on the surface and coach what you see others doing. But when you get into professional coaching, like you attend the coaching seminars and training, you will get to know that there is more to coaching than just going and standing on the touchline. You will find out at the end of the day that you'll be like a parent or a guardian, or you could be the only one that somebody on that team needs to talk to or need your encouragement. There's more to coaching than to just stand on the line, like I said. You will get to know that there are some issues that you're supposed to deal with as as a coach to your players. When you get into professional coaching, you will get to know that the player safety comes first. And as a coach, you're supposed to be a mentor or guardian to your player. But out there, you don't see it because you haven't gone into the training to know what you're supposed to do.
Because we that are out there, most often our concentration is obviously on the result of the game. I mean,
Sure.
As a coach, you think your team's supposed to win all the game. Do you see it that way since you started doing professional studying and trying to pick up your coaching lessons?
Yes, from the aspect, how people look at it, it will be like you're supposed to say you're supposed to win. But as a professional coach, my philosophy taught me that my coaching is not all about win. My season is not all about win or loss. But my goal is to educate the kids to the sports, make them to have fun, and teach them how to strive to win.
Okay. And how do you think you can add value to the kids? I mean, you talk about being a coach, it gives you the opportunity to serve as a parent, as a mentor, as a guardian, and teacher, and so forth. How do your services, added to the kid, value them?
Yeah, like I said, being a coach, not just a coach, but a female coach, the kids see you as a mother. They see you as a big sister. They see you as a guardian. You will have to encounter like a player who is underage, especially for us who deal with the kids in the grassroots. You will see a child who will come on the field and they are not at their best for that movement. And then you will ask them, what's going on? And when you try to encounter them and get their side of the story, if you're able to address it in a possible way, pet them and talk to them, you will notice that they will be free from what they were taking on. At the end of the day, you will get the best out of them. They will see you as a parent. They will not see you as just coach. Sometimes the player come on the field, they are hungry. They haven't eaten at home. They will tell you, oh, Coach Watching, I'm hungry. Oh. You won't shout at them. Once you are dealing with the grassroots, when you get food to give them, you will encourage them. Or you tell them, oh, go buy the 20 other bread, you eat before we can start the practice. Like that, they will see you as a parent or a mentor.
It's coming up to 20 minutes past 12 o'clock. You're watching the Ultimate Sports Show. on Intel Sports Library, exclusive and premium sporting television platform anywhere across the country. My name is Ben. My guest today is Wache. She's the head coach of Hope Liberia, a foundation sponsored by the First Lady, Marie Claudia, and also she's an administrative manager of Leadership 10, and she also coaching in the Morero Football League in the Mass League. So she comes with lots of credential when it comes to grassroots football level. She also holds a level 1 certificate and a level D certificate, which was confirmed lately in this month of November. We'll talk about those two certificates, or the lighter one, the level D, which I just confirmed in her experience with other coaches. She graduated from the class of the other 33 or so. But if you're following, before we take this break, I just want to remember some people that are following. Charlene Awalaga Davis is following as well. She's proud of you. I must mention this. And she says, welcome. She says, Del Santos Zulu is also following Inter Sports on Facebook. So we are so proud of you, Madam President. Aviro Bayoka is the coach for 2nd Division, sir. Discoveries Football Association. He's also following the things for making La Liga football better. And Oscar Tuawale is following. He's the CEO of Bob FM there across the bridge. Honorable Terrence Don Domiyan is also following. He's watching from Cap City there in Mansour, that's in Magini County. Zanzu Kamara, my new coach, I'm proud of you. Keep pushing all the way. Chris Potts Johnson is also following, and so is Smart Dolly the boss, who says keep pushing. So we'll take this break, we will come back, we'll talk the personal experience, and we'll also talk a lot about that CAF D lessons that I've conferred on this watching Hammer.
The Ultimate Show.
Kenneth! This is Invincible 11! Kenneth now! Tossing behind the CC United defense!
The Ultimate Show looks at what the experts have to say about professional and technical issues about the game, be it the referees, coaches, and a lot more. Intel Sports, Liberia's #1 and exclusive sports online television. The Ultimate Show.
Kenneth! This is Invincible 11! Kenneth now! Tossing behind the CC United defense!
The Ultimate Show looks at what the experts have to say about professional and technical issues about the game, be it the referees, coaches, and a lot more. Intel Sports, Liberia's #1 and exclusive sports online television.
Thanks for still keeping us on your television. If you follow me on Facebook, let us say thank you ever so much. So we're about to discuss this CAF D lesson course and the class, and also the personal experience. We will come to the personal experience, but first though, the D course. I mean, it should be a very active one. I know, because I know what coaches go through to sit in that class. How was it for you? And how many days was that? Was it a week or days or so? And how generally was it to be, I think, 1 or 2, 3 females amongst all the males trying to go for the same credential? Most especially, you have former national team goalkeepers, former national team players as part of that class.
Yes, Ben, it was amazing. I can say that it was really an amazing experience, because I was sitting among 33 coaches, including 4 or 5 national team players, former national team players. And then they started to see something in me from the beginning. They started to call me Preso, the first and the second day of the class. And then throughout the class, we had a lot fun and experience. I thought the lesson D was going to be something strange to me. I thought it was going to be something strange to me, because it was my first CAF lessons I was going through. But when I got into the class, I met some things that were familiar to me, and then I met things that I haven't encountered before. in football. Well, thanks to the instructor, Mr. Ketu Smith, for his experience out there, and he make everything simple to us in the simplest form. Firstly, when we got in the class, he said, we have a lot of you guys here, but we will know through the evaluation to know who to be selected for the D for now. We won't be doing like tests, but we will know. So when they brought the paper for the evaluation, we all went, we